this is the type of movie that makes this hard. Furry Vengeance stars Brendan Fraser, who I really loved growing up. He hasn't been in the best movies. He hasn't been in the worst movies. He's actually in my all-time favorite Disney movie, George of the Jungle, because that's one that I grew up with a lot. I replayed that tape over and over again, drove my parents crazy with that tape. And I just saw Encino Man. He was really decent in that too. Furry Vengeance kind of killed his career, I think. Because I haven't heard a lot about him or heard a lot that he's been doing. I think he might have... No, that was John Travolta in The Poison Rose with Morgan Freeman. This movie is all about his character, Brendan Fraser's character, who moves his family back and forth every single year from place to place just so they can build these buildings and tear down forests and woods, making room for these resorts, I think they were. And the animals are pissed off now. So they are getting back at him. I knew I was in trouble when the movie actually started, but when I saw that a bird was following him around and pecking at the windows and at everything else just to keep him awake, I knew I was in trouble. Then we go into a hilarious scene of him not knowing a skunk is in the back of his vehicle. So he's driving, he notices the skunk, and it sprays him. They do that joke not once, not twice, but 3 times. Great. This movie is trash. I thought it would be a nice little family comedy, and I like family comedies. Hell, I love the Scooby-Doo movies. I enjoy Mr. Popper's Penguins. I like very fun, clean comedies. This one was clean. It was just not good. I thought this could be like a Stuart Little, or a Scooby-Doo, or a Mr. Popper's Penguins. I heard this movie was not very good, but I was not expecting it to be this bad. Thank God it was really short. Thank God it was like 82 minutes without end credits or something like that. Thank God. I would have been so pissed off if I went to theaters to see this. But I did not. I saw it on Hulu, so still paying for it. But Furry Vengeance is a piece of crap. It's probably the worst movie that I've seen this month so far. Probably this year so far. It was atrocious. I hated this movie. And I am not going to watch this again. It's going to take a lot for me to watch a Brendan Fraser comedy again. Unless it's one that I've already seen or that I've heard is actually really, really good. So, let's get into the grade. You know what I'm giving this. Furry Vengeance gets an F. The next review is going to anger some people. It's Moonstruck. This was a AFI Movie Club movie 2 days ago. So let's get into that one, shall we?